This video only contains the story. For the welcome or themes, you can click on one of the links in the description box below. This week, our story is titled Little Maid. The memory verse is, "Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you." Matthew 5:44. Little Maid had been taken far, far away from her home. She missed her mommy and daddy. Little Maid loved Jesus, but the people in her new country did not love Jesus. Little Maid decided to be a missionary. Little Maid was Mrs. Naaman's helper. Mrs. Naaman was very sad because Captain Naaman was very sick. No doctor could make him well. "Captain Naaman, you should go see Elisha," Little Maid said. Elisha would ask Jesus to make Captain Naaman well. Mrs. Naaman told Captain Naaman what Little Maid said. "I will go," Captain Naaman said. He took a present to give to Elisha. Elisha sent his servant out to talk to Captain Naaman. "Go wash in the Jordan River," the servant said. "Dip 7 times. Captain Naaman got angry. He didn't want to go dip in a muddy river. "I'll go home." "Please change your mind," Captain Naaman's soldiers asked him. So he did. Captain Naaman waded into the muddy river and he dipped 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a miracle happened. Captain Naaman was healed. Happily, he returned back to Elisha's house. "Thank you," Captain Naaman said. "I would like to give some gifts to you." "I cannot take your presents," Elisha said. "It was Jesus who made you well." So Captain Naaman went home. Mrs. Naaman was so happy. Little Maid was happy too. Little Maid was a missionary helper for Jesus. We can be missionary helpers too. Let's ask Jesus to help us be missionaries for him. Have you ever ridden a horse? Before people had cars, they sometimes rode on horses to get where they needed to go. They also hitched horses to buggies, wagons, and plows. In our Bible story today, horses pulled Captain Naaman's chariot. His soldiers rode horses too. Horses can be very big. They can also be very small. Mammoth was 7 feet tall. Thumbelina was the world's smallest horse. You may be taller than Thumbelina. She wasn't even 2 feet tall. A daddy horse is called a stallion. A mommy horse is called a filly until she has a baby. After that, she is called a mare. A baby horse is called a colt or a foal. There are more than 300 kinds of horses. Some horses are pets or work animals. Some horses live in the wild. Horses have the biggest eyes of any land animal because their eyes are on the side of their heads. They can see what's coming from behind them. Sometimes horses lie down to go to sleep. They can also sleep standing up. Horses live a long time, but not as long as people. A horse that's your mommy or daddy's age may be a quite old horse. The last book of the Bible says that Jesus rides on a white horse. If you don't have a horse now, you can have one in heaven someday. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Sounds like he's excited about that too.